Dear Minister, cher Bruno, dear Chairman, cher Gérard, cher Augustin, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great pleasure to be with you today, and I'm happy to welcome you in our region. Thank you to Paris EUROPLACE for hosting us. And first, I want to congratulate Gérard for all the work he has done as a chairman of Paris EUROPLACE. And I want to tell him on our behalf, we will miss you, Gérard. And I'm now looking forward to visiting the archaeological sites you've been recently mandated to promote by the Crown Prince in Saudi Arabia. From the hustle and bustle of Paris Region Financial Center to the silence of the desert, you will have more than one string to your bow. My best wishes also for this new challenge this year. Of course, I'm also looking forward to working with Augustin. And I know, as I know him, I've been knowing him for a long time, that he will do an incredible job too. I'm proud to be with you today because it's thanks to you that the Paris Region Financial Services Hub is a powerful engine, an engine that fuels the real economy in France, all over Europe, and even beyond. A lot has changed in your industry in just 2 years, since June 2016, when our British friends decided to pursue their own path outside the European Union. We all wished their choice were different. But as we say in French, c'est la vie. And with the recent political development in the UK, it seems it's not over yet. My job as Paris Region President is to protect the interests of the 12 millions of Franciliens, the inhabitants of the Paris region. And it's what I've been elected for. Part of the mission is to help businesses to grow, to increase our 660 billion euro GDP, to create and to safeguard jobs, to promote our expertise, to demonstrate our ability to innovate, to develop further Paris Financial Center, the #1 in continental Europe, and generally to go against the cliché France is sometimes saddled with. I'm doing this with our economic development agency, Paris Région Entreprise, which hosts the one-stop shop Choose Paris region that we have created all together with the Prime Minister and the City of Paris in June 2016. I can say that we've put a lot of energy to reach these goals. Since the referendum on Brexit, we went to London with Paris EUROPLACE in February 2017, another time in November 17, and again in March 18, to launch the European Banking Authority relocation workshop, since the agency will move to Paris in March 2019. I've met quite a lot of CEOs of banks, fintechs, insurers, funds. I've listened to them. I've tried to understand their needs, your needs. What they told me, and it has been echoed by the chairman of the European Banking Authority, is that one of the main issues in France is a lack of international education. So I came back to France, and I've discussed this matter with the Minister of Education, Jean-Michel Blanquer, and with the Prime Minister, Édouard Philippe. We worked together, and we decided to create 1,000 positions for children in international education, and to apply for the creation of a European school, open to all the inhabitants of the region, of course, but also perfectly suitable for the EBA employees' children needs. I can tell you today that the European school is due to open in September 2019, if the European Schools Board agrees. It would be a strong symbol, an opening to the world and to Europe for these children from different countries and culture. As Robert Schuman rightly said about Europeans, beyond their differences and geographical boundaries, there lies a common interest. It could be the motto of this European school. Paris Region is the coordinator of this European school project and will welcome children also in its high school Lucie Aubrac in Courbevoie, while le Conseil départemental des Hauts-de-Seine, the local authority of the Hauts-de-Seine, will handle secondary school and the Mairie de Courbevoie elementary school and nursery. The main driver for a banker to relocate is the quality of the education system, not only the tax rate. So the European school will be an important symbol for the private sector. A better offer for education is key, and that's why Paris Region decided to create 3 new international high schools by 2022, part of a 5 billion euros investment for high school in Paris Region. We also offer the most comprehensive and user-friendly online tool to find international schools in Paris Region in any languages for your children, regardless of their age. However, for bankers, it's also important to get a lower and more predictable tax rate, labor flexibility, good impatriate regime. That's why I've welcomed these reforms launched by the government, but I think maybe Bruno will tell you about them. To conclude, I want to share with you a longer-term vision that we promote for Paris Region. First, we want to keep working on our strength, our young and cosmopolitan talent pool, our R&D skills. We host 40% of the whole French R&D in the region. Our infrastructures, our culture and history. 1 out of 2 French artists live here. Our diversity, the dynamism of our companies. It will be key, especially with the Olympic Games coming in 2024 in Paris Region. Second, we'll improve foreign languages skills in Paris Region. Paris Region is launching a multilingual online learning tool by October, a digital tool, user-friendly and totally free, that will allow every French citizen to improve his or her skills in foreign languages. Third, I want to go further and to reinvent Paris Region future, to build a smart region, to develop smart mobility with a 100 million euros program for autonomous vehicle, for example, and a direct link to Roissy-Charles de Gaulle, dear Augustin. It's coming, 2024. And a smart industry. 300 million euros will be invested until 2021 in 3D printing, AI and robotics to revitalize the French industry in Paris Region. This is a crucial point, especially now that we've heard large companies like Airbus, for example, say they might have to rethink their investment plan in the UK due to uncertainty. I've just launched a review of the airspace industry in Paris Region, because we are the first airspace region in Europe, and the challenges of Brexit. Large industries are more than welcome in Paris Region too. Lastly, the future of the region passes through social inclusion, and that's why we invest to give more opportunities for entrepreneurs in our suburban areas that we call banlieue, source of new energies and creativeness, to improve women empowerment, to foster impact investing, to help the ecological transition, and to widespread microcredits. It's the idea behind our strategy, Region for All, that has been voted last week. And it's a key element to reinvent the future of Paris Region and its attractiveness. So 2 years after the British referendum, the Paris EUROPLACE annual lunch sounds different, more pragmatic, more international. I've recently read an article, very interesting article, in the Financial Times, entitled, "Efforts to increase appeal of France and Paris region are paying off." If even the Financial Times says so, then we must be on the right track. So watch the space, for Paris region is just the beginning. Thank you.